What's going on out there in them streets, guys? Come on in, my spiritual warriors. How your Friday been going so far? Huh? It is August 1st. Alright, the beginning of a new month here. We are now entering into our new chapter. Today it is 9:22 on the clock. I don't know what was it just about to come out. But this message, when it finds you, it will be for you here. This is a message, whoever this is for, it will resonate. So this is for someone here. This is for you guys that will resonate with this message tonight. So I heard, before I close my window, guys, I heard someone arguing on the phone here. They were saying, give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. So what? I don't care. Just give me my money. So what? I want my money. They just kept repeating it over and over and over again. And then I heard this person say, you think because you're my mother, you can do what you want here. So this is for someone here. This may be a mother that's a foster mother, a stepmother, about your biological mother here. But this message is definitely for whoever is needing this message. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Oh, I didn't pray over it. Okay. It's been a long, good day. Can't complain. Can't complain here. Let's bless this message for tonight. It was 9:22 on the clock. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Thank you for my collectives. Ancestors from the sun, ancestors from the moon. Collect in this energy here. We call you from our highest frequency. As above, so below. Bless this message. Tune in. Let us know. Let us tune in. Let us hear. Ashe. So I hope you guys are in some good energy, good vibes. I have a message, an affirmation, high frequency song I might play. Hopefully we don't get cut off, but we're going to play here. I might play it here. So we have number 7, the pure nature. We have number 3, the sleeping beauty's dream. Number 43, we have here secrets. And then we have here number 1, this is day and night here. So you've been dreaming. You've been having this everlasting dream since you were a young child here. You've been carrying this dream for a long time. I'm seeing some form of tree here. There's a tree that you connects with through Mother Nature here. It connects with you. I feel like someone has drawn a picture of a tree here. But in this tree, it's like an oak tree. And when I'm seeing this tree, it's like so many branches on this tree that has so many leaves and flowers that blooms throughout the season here. It actually blooms every time you dream of this tree here. There's some form of divine connection that you and this tree carry here. I don't know if you named this tree, but I'm seeing a lot of birds and squirrels. I'm seeing rabbits roam around this vibrational high frequency tree here. This tree is maybe a tree that you visit when you were a child. This tree here is maybe a tree that you've noticed in your surroundings now that you are an adult. But you go and you touch this tree. You sit under this tree. You absorb this tree in its deepest roots here. Red is significant for someone here. That's your sacred chakra here. You've been sacredly holding this tree in your subconscious here. I'm sorry guys for the dogs outside, but that's confirmation. I'll close my window in a minute. I feel like this tree is such form of connection. It has you with many keys that you carry because I think you meditate. This is someone who meditates. You've been meditating since you were a child. Maybe someone lives in this high, grew up in like this high castle energy here that I'm seeing here, where many trees surrounded your home. Red roses can be specific for someone here. You smelt them when you were a kid. This is you in your garden going outside just playing around with your mother here when you were a kid here. I'm seeing some form of dresses as well here. You're actually clothed in this rose, this divine rose, red rose here. You even spoke a lot of secrets to these branches. Day and night, I'm seeing you roam in your backyard here. Maybe this is someone whose mother worked at home or did not work at home, and you had some form of relative, someone to come by, watch you at home while your mother went to work. There's some form of absency in the mother area here, where you had to depend on the trees, the animals. That's what was your connection. That's what spoke to you. The birds that flew over top of your home that came and visit you as you were out in this yard here. I feel like your mother, or someone, where she worked, she had some form of a lot of keys as well to a lot of doors. But I don't see you and your mother like with this motherly relationship, motherly friendship here. Maybe that motherly friendship is like separate. She's your mother, but she's your friend too, but she don't know how to separate that. But this is day and night that something played in your mind here. Day and night, you glanced, you peeked, you wanted to know more. I don't feel like you felt like you were a rose. I'm gonna take, Spirit told me to take one more. We have 44 stranded. Yes, so I feel like someone's mother had them stranded, kept them stranded, or still is keeping you stranded here. You've been able to build your own boat, and you've been trying to anchor that in some form of fashion here from above, from these trees here. You've been riding the wave. It's been horrible storms, horrible weather. Because you're standing in the tree. You're standing in the tree, on the bush here. So maybe I feel like you've been carrying your mother. You've been carrying whoever comes along with your mother. You've been carrying maybe your siblings here. But you've been stranded numerous of times here. You're definitely the chosen one. You've been stranded numerous times here. You know that in order to anchor yourself, you have to stand on a tree. You have to become that tree. You have to melt down into the deep roots of a tree here. Your branches is significant. They speak life. Each leaf that falls has its own value here. This is your representation. Each climb that you take, it gives you some form of key. We have here the minor arcana. This is the Page of Wands here. This is some form of adventure. You've always been on some form of adventure in your youthful years, some form of curiosity, a sense of wanting to feel fresh air, wanting to feel fresh things in your life here. You've been very eager to do so. You're someone who embraces life. You embraces. You're very affected. Affection. You show a lot of affection, and it's very effective here. You have some form of effective communication as well with your mother. At times, you have to quiet yourself and be more mindful when it comes down with correcting your mother or this major person, and that is like a mother instinct in your life here. But we have the Page of Swords that also came out. This is that period of curiosity. You're definitely a explorer here. You explore, you pursue, you look for knowledge here that encourages you for new ideas. Someone feels like their mother gives them a lack of direction. They're careless. They show some type of carelessness. They also gossip a lot too. Very closed-minded. This person is very closed-minded. I'm seeing the air energy here. So that's some form of Aquarius that I just heard here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The air energy. Something's speaking up with the winter here. I feel like your mother left you out in the cold. Maybe during the winter, something happened during the winter here. Or there was some form of miscommunication, confusion. disorganization going on here. I'm also feeling like maybe your mother set out a lot of rumors about you. We're not here to bash the mother, but we're here to correct things and set things straight and be honest with what's going on in our lives here. I just need to let you guys know. And then we have another minor arcana here, the Three of Swords here. Yeah, so I feel like you've been going through a lot of emotional pain, a lot of heartache, facing difficult emotions here. This is symbolizing Tom and Dylan's turmoil and emotional challenges here since you were a child. We have the Eight of Wands here. The minors keep coming out here. So this is something when you were going on when you were a minor. Maybe things around you moved too fast for you. Your mom were in a moving fast lifestyle. Things were constantly happening quickly in your mother personal life here. There was like a sudden burst of energy that helped you look forward here. You came to some form of decision to make a change and to tap more into some type of urgency. There was some type of urgency that happened here. You felt like you were slowly missing out on opportunities. You were not progressing in some areas here. You even felt like there was some type of energy block here when you were still home with your family here. And you have to remember, and a lot of us don't remember because this is our parents. We hold on to them tight. It's like nothing they can do that will 17:11 on the clock here. Nothing that they do can damage us. We don't think that way. This is our mother. We love them unconditionally. But all of us have to come to some form of understanding on what's going on out here in the world. What is others' truth? Everyone is living their own truth here. Everyone is living in their own reality here. Everyone is their own individual self. You understand what I'm saying? And each life has issues. And some issues has been covered up. Some issues is just lingering around. Some issues we're not even able to communicate about. So when it comes to this, and Spirit is divine Mother is leading us to this, is for a reason. And when we leave home, when we're able to jump up off of that step and walk into forming our own beat here, right? We have to remember our mother, our cousins, our brothers or sisters is not going to see your growth. They're not going to see you in the person that you are moving into your future to be. They still see you as their little brothers and sisters. They still see you as their kid. You know what I'm saying? So your mother still sees you as this kid. And you haven't been able to really let her know really what's on your heart or how you feel, because that's your mother. I get it. I absolutely get it. And you just keep going back because that's your mother, even though you've been stranded so many times. Even though I have heard you say, I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to live. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be a child. I didn't ask to be taken care of. This is the responsibility of a mother. And I get it. And that's what's giving you so much heartache. And that's what's keeping you and so tied down. And this is what you've been facing during these difficult emotions that's springing out in different areas in your life here. Yeah, a lot of our family members will not get it. You have to move on. It's us leaving for a reason here. It's us leaving and not saying that we won't never come back. We won't never turn around. But as we keep, some of us, it's our purpose. It's our mission. It's a reason for us to leave. It's a reason for us to lead ourselves down that pathway here. Everything happens for a reason. And if sometimes when you don't take that way, you just don't go the direction that you're supposed to on your own to face your own reality here. Others around you just see you still as that young child. Just see you still as that little kid. Seeing you still as the mistakes. One second, guys. My apologies. Yeah, so as this Eight of Wands, as you progress, and as things is happening quickly for you, not everyone is going to be happy with you. Not everyone is going to be on board with you. You know what I'm saying here? And I feel like this is what you know. This is what encouraged you to keep smoothly just moving on. In an urgency way. You've been feeling like things been hesitant for you. Very so much in the lack of clarity. You know what I'm saying here? Going through a lot of disruptions in your life. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This is the season of a springtime. I just heard. Because the spring and winter is back and forth here. So something's been happening between spring and winter in your life here. Maybe even with your mother. Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm telling you, this message is for someone, and you better grab it here because it's for you. It's definitely here to feed you. We'll take one more. We have the King of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. So I'm going to take that. You understand? That's that yes. That's that earth sign. This is that Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. This is that success. You're gripping up that responsibility of you being your individual self here, who is grounded and who wants to be grounded in their reality. And coming more often with a better approach here. Your approach matters. I feel like for a lot of you guys, people around you, their approach was just sloppy. You were never taught the proper way here. You were always taught to spend and burn your money on material things, on the regular repeated things that you were buy, that the normal person will buy. But you're not normal. You're very unique here. You're moving in some type of practical way You're moving in some type of practical way. You're moving in some type of practical way. What else can we get here, Spirit? What way are we moving, Spirit? What way are we moving for my collectives here tonight? Harmony. Yes. Look, I even had a breather on that one here. You're moving into a harmonizing state. You're moving into you in formation of balance, peace, and harmony. More mindful into your movements here. More mindful into giving away your energy. More mindful into letting your mother tick you off here and take your finances. This is the receipts. So I feel like you've been looking through your receipts. You've been looking at the check account. You've been looking at the total amounts of exchangement that you've been giving out here with no exchangement of giving in. There's been some form of evidence that just popped out around you, and you're calling in, you're letting your mother or this person know, and they're forming in some form of guilt trip on you, making you feel like you're guilty as charged here. After you're giving the receipts here, you're exposing this person that what you've been doing on a regular basis here. How you've been trying to come in and keep this form of deeply connection with your mother or with this person, because we're losing people on a regular basis. This is finances is going up. People are losing people. People are gaining people. People are just disappearing at times here. There's some form of there's some form of short term thing going on around us. Everything is short term here. And you've realized that. You've realized that this material comfortness is not a long term investment. You've been comforting others, and you've realized this is not a long term investment here. You've been giving and providing for other people's stability here, security, I've heard, and success financially. They've been relying on your reliability of movement, of saying yes, of keeping up with their responsibilities here. Because you're the mature one around in this circle here. You're the mature one around in this family here. But you, tiptoeing. Someone's been avoiding you, and I feel like this is your mother, and this is why you've been screaming. This is why I heard that out there outside of that window. Your mother's been tiptoeing around you. This person has been tiptoeing. If it ain't your mother, this is someone that you love here that stands in some type of motherly energy here. But they've been sneaking around you, tiptoeing, cutting corners, acting shady, not wanting to pay you, not wanting to give you what you deserve, what you offered. Once it's like when people ask you to borrow, and then you're like, yes, no problem. You can borrow. I have no problem with this investment. I'm not going to ask you for 2% back. But I know that it comes the time and the need where everyone needs something. I got your back. I'll rub your back. You rub mine. And that's what the black community is missing here. That's what the human nature of anyone. Because we're going to drop this colorization energy here. That's what we don't have in Mama energy. Everyone is connected here on Mama channel. All right? I don't give a damn about the color. I'm talking about the human body of you, who you are, and what's going on in your life. So yes, maybe you've been having a lot of people tiptoe around you. Being shady, not wanting to pay you back, not knowing that you work hard for that. Sweat, blood, and tears. Yeah. Yeah, this person been being very quiet, not calling you on the usual like they usually do, not checking up on you like they usually do. You haven't even been seeing this person around the neighborhood. Taking how it resonate here. Before they used to come up and say what you need, how you doing, what's happening today, real practical ways of trying to make a quick dollar out of anything. And you give that. And people be in their urgency energy here. And you help them move right along. Come on, I got your back. Come on, anything you need. I want to see everybody win here. New opportunities. That's what I feed you, my friends. New opportunities. And they know this. Yes. And you're like, bye, Felicia. You're like, next Friday. Huh? You're talking to these people like, how do you get fired on your day off? How do you do that? And y'all calling me, Felicia Walker, can I get a microwave? I need $200 for You like, what? Bye, Felicia? Shit, I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to get some help. I'm trying to get an investment. I'm trying to get a loan. Shit, if I could get a grant, that'd be even better, because I don't have no money and nothing to pay back. Confirmation. 9:52 on the clock. 30:18 on the clock. Yes, I feel you. You're like, listen, I'm tired of you guys pacing around me. Shit, I'm tired of pacing. I'm tired of calling up, asking you, can I get my money back? I'm tired of doing that. More money, more money, more money. That's what I just heard. That's how they see you. You remember that movie? What is it? Sham? Who played in that? Shaq or Sham or something? Don't quote me all the way. You know what I'm saying here? Listen, the movie, you know what I'm talking about. More money, more money, more money. The Wayans brothers. Yeah. Shane was his brother, or was his name or something. Yeah. That's what I just heard. And you're like, thank you. I'm moving on to the next. I'd rather deal with strangers. At least they know how to respect me. At least they know that, it takes two to give and receive. At least they know how to show up. You ain't even gotta go looking for them. You ain't gotta pace back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can leave and they'll come looking for your ass. You feel what I'm saying here? Yeah. You ain't gotta deal with that energy of people not caring about how you made your money, how you make your money, and when you make your money, or if you even saving money. How you got this money saved up. Each money and each paycheck that you make, each cash flow that enters, each invoice, you put some money up. And it's like, you're looking at these people like, it's not hard. It's not hard. It takes consistency. It takes the responsibility of knowing that you don't want to be strung out, left behind, not having. You know what I'm feeling? You feel me? Yeah, you feel like people don't know how you feeling. You've been going through a lot of releasing of betrayal. People have betrayed you in the past here. People, even now, people have brought you to some confirmation, some form of sadness, and you've been accepting that. But there's some healing stance. Today is a new damn day. We ain't taking that. We ain't taking that. We ain't just saying, oh no, that's just Auntie there. Auntie just speak up loud. She says what she want to say, how she want to say it, hurt people's feelings and leave people walking out the door crying. Well, that's just little brother there. He goes out and he sleep with about 5 to 10 people, you know what I'm saying, without using condoms, and then he come back and tell the stories and leave us with the fucking sponge of the mess. Oh, yeah, that's just George. Oh, no, that's just mommy. You know how mommy do? She pick up the broom, cuss you out. You done left that friend behind. She calling that friend in. That friend got a pack of cigarettes. That friend got some beer or some shit there. That friend got some money. Or they want to take your mother out and shit. You might have that type of mother. You feel what I'm saying? These are the energies what's going out in these streets. This is what's happening here in our family. This is what's happening here in our lives. And the people that don't know, this is why the Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, and our ancestors is coming into the hood and has always been in the hood. Because the people that's proper and looking up and trying to be proper and trying to be with the richest and not knowing you were already born rich. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The people that think that God is only on their side, and there is no mess and no shit, no chaotic, no assistance, none of that shit going out here in these other streets. Come on now, where the hell has they been? Where have they been? Because it's a lot of shit that runs deeply rooted down in the motherfucking branches of the tree. Globally. That's been happening in our bloodline. That's been happening in our faces. That's been happening on a daily basis. Like, come on now, don't give me that shit. Don't give me that. This is what's happening in these streets. And if we don't start talking about it and start laying down the truth and start really communicating and really releasing what's going on in our hearts, our minds, our soul, and our spirit, we're going to die out here in these streets. And who want to do that? Just by keeping people's secrets? Oh hell no, we ain't doing that. But we not gonna keep tiptoeing around these conversations. This is what's really happening. This is the honest to God truth. We have millions and billions of people on this planet, and we don't even say hello. We don't even walk out our door and ask how you did last night. That's the enemy. And what you think we're not supposed to be really talking about? What really are we doing as human beings if we made a mistake and turned left without and not really turning right, or turning right without turning left? No, we're supposed to hide it. We're not hiding anything, baby. This is 2025, the 9th year, and Mama has spoken. Mama has spoken. We're not hiding any goddamn thing no more. No, and we're not gonna keep letting this just fly on by because this is our siblings. We're not going to keep just letting this fly on by because this is our moms, our fathers, and our sisters. No, we're going to sit down. Let's talk about it, baby. Mom. No, we ain't doing it that way. We ain't doing it that way. Yeah, it's a time and a place for every goddamn thing, but you ain't going to beat me down and use me up and throw me to the trash and throw me to the wolves, and I'm sitting here feeding you. Where we do that at? No, we ain't doing that. No. We ain't doing that. We heading towards balance, peace, and happiness. You know, love you dearly, mama. But listen, mama gotta listen. The same way you gotta live, mama, I gotta live too. I gotta live too. I got a life too. You will always be there, but let me go live and have some goddamn fun, and not put my all into you. Not put my all into my siblings. Not giving them everything in my life. My life does not depend on my siblings. My life does not depend on my mother and my father. No, I am free. You guys paved the way. Thank you. No. Bye, Felicia. Bye. You ain't getting that microwave. Not today, baby. We talking about that graduation age. Yes, this is your graduation day, baby. You are now leveling up and lessons are learned here. You have trickled down the motherfucking path towards acquiring more wisdom out of that surrounding here. You're getting supersized. Supersize me up. Supersize me up, baby. Let me go into playing a player of the player here. Yeah, so jump into your playing round here. This is you jumping into the playing of the fields. Yeah, I see you releasing yourself. Go out, tap that ball, bounce that ball. Let's get it popping. Let's rock and roll here. Yes, we're seeking for new adventures here. We're looking ahead. We're looking not to settle, but to conquer. You feel what I'm saying here? No more chained. No more chain. No more letting down. No more feeding into that shit. Okay? Alright? Because we're going to McDonald's and we're ordering the supersize. How about that, baby? How about that? Because I know the truth and I've been exposing this. You guys think that I should feel some type of guilt? We're not doing that. We're fed up. We're over it. we're no longer chained to this. This is an unhealthy situation here. And we're no longer chained to that. Your mother will always love you. This person will always love you. But you're not having it anymore. You're frustrated. You have now thrown down the goddamn towel. I ain't taking that. You have now thrown down the goddamn towel. Alright? I see you. You ain't taking it anymore. You're cuffing in this season. This season coming up, you're cuffing in that, booby. You're single, ready, free, and ready to mingle, baby. Yes. Ready for these relationships coming in for you. That's a hint for someone. You're going to be the life of the party here. Oh, there's some type of new boo coming in for you. New love. New love. New love. You're going to be flirting a lot here. Feeling happy. Feeling like you are not the oldest that has to keep holding on and keep this family balanced and above float. No. You are not the person that has to keep learning each problem, situation, and learning how to solucify that shit. No. We ain't doing that no more. Alright? Because this new love is going to set that shit straight. We have here, see, the cleanse. This person that's coming in is going to cleanse all that shit out. It's like the water circle. He's spraying it. Water. Back up off of her. Back up off of him. Back up. Good riddance, goddammit. Yes, no, my baby is moving into a cleansing area of her purification. All right, no more written, no more riding off negativity. Good riddance. That's what I just heard here. Yes, we have the lipstick evidence. Your family members always talking about some of your mistakes, the shit that you didn't went through, how you overcame them. You know, how you were in relationships that maybe you were cheated on, or these dumbass men didn't see how valuable of an asset you were. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of infidelity that they know about, they were gossiping about it. They were gossiping about it and like literally just turning this damn leaf of getting caught up on your old relationships and how you were treated on and how you were portrayed by these people here. And then we have dirty money. Yes. So there's some form of dirty money that's been going on here. Maybe you've been laundering some shit. Maybe your mom been laundering, taking money from you, laundering some shit and stealing at the same time. I just heard illegal interactions going on here. Maybe this is why you're tough. You're tough. You're definitely tough. You know, you're not handling this shit very well. You're not handling this shit very well because you got to go out there and do some illegal shit in order to get your squad together. And your squad has been turning their back on you. Feeling like they are the little pig here. I just heard the Charlotte's Web. But this new boo is coming in. I feel like this new boo coming in here. You guys are going to be matching. We're in the same color. We're in the same attitude here. This person is going to help you build up more of an attitude here with your so-called squad here. But there's some form of reconciliation. Maybe this is a person in your past that really knows about your family, knows about your mother, knows how they've been playing you and playing the fiddle, playing you as the fiddle here, and knowing that you are the player. You feel what I'm saying? Or you've been getting over these player energies, these people that's been around you and shit. You've been going out. But whoever's this new boo has been a close friend of yours. Maybe you met this person on a graduation day. This person graduated or something, moved up, leveled up, some form of that energy. But this person has some type of close vibes, soul tribe here. Spiritually woke. This person is definitely spiritually woke. They cut through many different illusions here, and they're going to help you cut through illusions here. This is definitely a detachment from your ego. Maybe you've been dealing with egotistic people, and they really rub that out on you, rub you some form of way. Maybe you've been brought up in a household that was very egotistically here, but there's some form of detaching from that. Yeah, your new boo is definitely coming in for you. Definitely coming in for you. Ooh, was it one turned over? Yeah, because you've been pinching. You've been on a budget lately. You know, things have been a little tight, a little out of comfort. You know, saving up a little bit to remove yourself up, out and away or something. Yeah. But there's some form of boo coming in for you. Where do we go here? I just heard, where do we go here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Someone just said. Let's see. Where do we go from here, Spirit? Where do we go from here? Now let's go into the twin flame. I'll take one because I touched it. The devil energy, entanglement. You're like, where do we go from here? You've been entangled with this. There's some form of restriction energy here. Your family is obsessed with you. Normally you hear that from a relationship. But I feel like the people around you is really obsessed with you. Yeah. Let me go into the tarot cards. The twin energy here. That's where you're going. You're getting away from them. You're in the ring energy. And the reason when you will be getting away from them will be this new boo. The King of Swords. Listen, this person is going to come in direct and motivate you. They're on the horse. They're coming in, holding their sword. We have the Queen of Swords. The Lovers, number 6 here. This is some form of twin flame. We have the Emperor. Listen, he's not playing around with you. That's divine masculine here. And we have the Knights of Pentacles. Yes. So this is a slow and steady energy with you guys. With this form, this is some form of commitment, patient commitment happening here. That will be happening. You guys are leading into some type of energy of the royalty energy, that twin flame, balance, and spiritual love here. And there's some type of honesty that you guys will be building off of. This is the building of your foundation. Very fair. Your new boo is very cutthroat. They don't care. They're unapologetic. They're unapologetic. They're very truthful and honest. They object a lot. They have a lot of objectives. If it doesn't sit well in their spirit, it doesn't make sense to them, then shit, they're going to speak up. They ain't got time for nobody to be pushing you down, holding you back, or telling you what you're doing wrong or how you're doing it and not able to do it. Yeah, they know you've been independent for a long time here. But they also know that your truth speaks for itself. There are 4 wands here. Your truth speaks for itself here. This is you, because you always held some form of stability. You always made others feel belonged. But now you're with this three of Pentacles. You wanted some form of teamwork. This is why you stuck around for so long with your mother, people around you. You believed in teamwork. You believed in effort and goals. You believed in collaborations and dreams here. You believed in saving $1. You believed in that. But you ran across a lot of loss with these people, a lot of hardships, you know. You even ran into a struggle of unemployment here that made you hide and avoid things with the 7 of Swords. You lost a lot of opportunities, but you stood your ground. Someone relied on their father here. You relied on your father, maybe above or maybe below. Take it how it resonates here. But someone's father was very there for you during your hardships, during your struggles, or they will be turning in here. All you got to do is make a phone call. They will be coming in right away. They are only a phone call away. That's what I heard here. So look forward to this. Look forward to this new boo that's coming in for you. Like I said, this is probably someone from your past. There's a lot of entanglement energy that's moving forward. I mean, you're moving forward from a lot of entanglement energy. The restriction energy and the accession energy. More celebrations and more belonging. All right. So this is for you. This is definitely not against you here. Let's leave out with a bonus message for you to motivate you during this energy here. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for rocking with me all this time, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Make sure you do tonight if you are new here. My name is Mama. This is Duality Rock, Garden 13. We rock, we flow, and we tune in to the truth here. As you gravitate here, you come in on a regular basis as I tune in. Make sure you do subscribe, because I pray for you, your home, your body, your spirit, and your soul on this new direction of unbranching your pathway here. We have the Canopus 31. So you're detaching from old places, people, places, and things. This is that Canopus Saturn planet here. So maybe you smoke a lot of cannabis. Maybe you don't smoke cannabis. Do what makes the herbal that speaks to you. Do whatever fits you. You feel what I'm saying here? But I have heard Okay? Being honest and truth here. That the cannabis there, it helps you calm, relax, and direct, and help you get focused. So maybe that's what you need to pick up. Mama here tells the truth. You hear me? We have that psychic healing. You are here. This definitely resonates with you because you are moving towards the psychic ability of healing. The energy of the divine mother that heals and speaks to you. Number 10 on that is the mug worth here. Number 10 on that card for someone here. Let's take one more. 3 is significant for you guys. I'm seeing 333 or number 444. We have here the Arcana, the teacher, number 33. So that's the master, that's the teacher, that's the masonry here. So you're leading. You will be leading. You will be teaching. You will be telling your truth. So as these lessons that you're going through, each lesson is a lesson to learn. You know what I'm saying? Each place that you have been to was a door that you entered was a classroom. And now you will be taking that and it's healing you. The lessons, the painful, the trauma, the isolation, you feel what I'm saying? The loss and the hardships, it's teaching you. God damn it. And you're going to be versing that using reverse psychology on someone else. How about that one? How about that one? All right. Mama had laid down a message. So it will be. It is already written. Let's lead you to your pathway. That's where it led you. Enjoy. Make sure you call. I don't know why I said make sure you call. Maybe you want to call Mama up. Listen. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? This was for you. Until next time, I will see you on the next one. Peace, love, and harmony. I'm out.